Oh! Yeah! Oh! Oh, God. 26 man-hunting timber wolves attacking our 4 old ladies in a steamy shack in the Rimworld Ice Sheet. My name is Xavier, and welcome back to what is actually potentially a really difficult challenge. Not so much the wolves themselves, because we can just hide inside, which is what we're going to do because we can't kill them, but more because they could completely destroy our colony in the next raid if we don't handle this one extremely efficiently. So here's how we're going to do it. Let's uninstall every single one of these traps, and we'll have Luna and Monk work on that immediately. We're going to have to reinstall this horseshoe pin inside, so we have some place to play with dexterity inside. That'll be the only one we have. Additionally, I've already set up a stockpile zone here on a critical priority for all of our animals we need to haul in before the wolves eat them, thus starving us later. And I've got a stockpile up here to set our hand-tailor bench, as well as our soon-to-be uninstalled wooden bench inside. We need to do all of this immediately before those wolves get here, and they're just over yonder. So let's get to it, shall we? We'll have Marta immediately come over here and uninstall that wooden bench, then begin hauling the thrombos, and Pollyanna can come outside and deal with the thrombos ASAP. Oh, and we couldn't quite get the polar bear inside. Whew, that's unfortunate. But we got everybody else and everything else, so not the worst case scenario. Let's set everyone into safety first, and then I'll make sure safety first is big enough for everyone to do everything in here. Now we're just going to sit in here for several days, waiting for these wolves to get bored and go somewhere else, not wasting our steel and only eating our polar bear. God, I wish I could have gotten it. We're going to move all of our textiles out of this main room up here. We'll move them down here. And this will allow us to get all the corpses outside where they'll be frozen again. Install the butcher's table. And we'll install the hand-tailor bench down here. Oh no, Marta D started a social fight with Luna. The ladies are cramped up in a shack and they're gonna have none of this. Luna spoke negatively about Marta D's hairstyle. She's like, you young'un, back in my day, we used to not care about our hair so much. This drove Marta D into a rage and she began a fight. All right, 3 cheers in chat for who you think's going to win. I don't think that made sense, but you guys get the idea. Call it now. Marta has 1 wound. Whoo, Luna has 2. Holy, you gotta be kidding me. Marta just bit Luna in the head? What the? Oh, Luna and Marta are no longer socially fighting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds on Luna. Marta only has 3. How the heck did she pull that off? She's got a melee skill of 4. Luna has a melee skill of 10. And she's got nimble. Who called that one in the chat? Wow, that was insane. I never would have predicted it. In any event, my plan here is to have Luna and Pollyanna working on research the entire time. We'll have Monk actually cook up all the thrombo meat we butcher, and then once we have the thrombos butchered, we'll use all of their hides with Marta to craft us some new thrombo fur parkas. Also, I've been meaning to do this for a little while now. Let's turn on a gathering spot at the table. I had it off before because I didn't want people disturbing Luna, but they can actually come in here and gather without disturbing her if she's sleeping there. Just barely, but it is indeed possible. We're just going to butcher 1 thrombo at a time, then we'll uninstall that table. And specifically because Monk has nothing to do, we'll have her be the one who does the cooking while we temporarily shut off Marta from it completely. She should really just be working on the Thrumbo hides. Marta D has got an infection as a result of her silly brawl for no good reason. In the torso. This is an important one. Nice, 39% 10. She's really going to have to heal that off, though. So we'll set her bed rest a little bit higher priority. And our first research of the campaign. We got smithing straight on to machining. We're going to use one good med on Marta to ensure that she gets over this infection. It is neck and neck here, 36-37. If she goes on some kind of mental break, boom, she's doomed, so let's not risk it. Straight to the good med, 76%. Beautiful. She should be fine now. Ah, Luna just hit intellectual level 13. Monk has gone on an insulting spree, and there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. So this could be a catalyst for a really bad time. Monk just wants the drugs. She can't handle being old with no arm. She wants the drugs. Also, she wants to kill Luna and steal her room. It all makes sense. Oh no, boys! Now we got fight el numero dos! Alright, once again, leave your predictions before you see the outcome. Pollyanna versus the one-armed mad monk. Who shall prevail? Okay. Mads Monk called Pollyanna a burglar. Mads Monk compared Pollyanna to a viper. This drove Pollyanna into a rage and she began a fight. Pollyanna punched Mads Monk in the left leg and the left femur, and Monk was like, ow! Fight over. That was... Did you guys call it? Who's 2 for 2 so far? I'm really curious. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. This infection is absolutely guaranteed, no problem, so we can have Marta come out of rest on high priority and get back to actually doing some work. Clean the room first, though. Timberwolves appear to be thinning out. And there is our immunity on the infection. Now, because of the pain, we have lower manipulation. Doesn't make sense to finish this until we're back up to 100% manipulation. There we go, 100% manipulation. Let's see what we get. Thrumbo for Parka, good. Holy 134 insulation. Wow. That is staggeringly high. 74.8 Celsius with 47.8 sharp. Let's have Luna come over here and equip that. I really did think about doing Thrumbo for dusters, but it didn't make sense to do it. Because I just don't think we can get enough cold to withstand the negative 70 Fahrenheit, negative 55 Celsius temperatures consistently. How are we doing on these Timberwolves? We get 5 of them still, and they're wandering off the map, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. We'll go Act 2 unrestricted, and that wasn't the most efficient use of time, thanks to Marta D and Luna getting into a fight, but I mean, you cram 4 old ladies into a room and demand that they sew for like hours. And I guess they're gonna punch each other in the face. And just like I was saying, we were locked inside that entire time, so I did not have an opportunity to build our defenses. And now, look what we've got. A siege from Indium. Let's see how big this one is. It's actually way smaller than the last one. The last one was 17. This one is 13, but as I can already see, multiple shield belts. And that's fantastic. I would love to get some of those shield belts. The only weapons they have of value here, chain shotgun's good close range. The assault rifle's pretty good, but otherwise, nothing really to worry about. Okay. Ooh, and some marine armor down here on Tobbs the Miner. And a Devil Strand Toque. Very nice. I have given this far more thought than I should have. I have noticed that they have not one, not two, but 3 Gojus. I've also noticed they've got 1, 2, and 3 shield belts. They have marine armor, and they have scout armor. Everyone else has flak pants, flak vests, pink shoes, Cadillac, steel flak helmet, flak vest, flak vest. It's everywhere. Everybody here is insanely strong. Meaning, we're gonna need to invoke our episode 1 super secret plan that I've been waiting all this time to unleash. First, though, we have a few things we need to do, like install 8 million traps. Once we're done with that, we'll have Luna come up here and equip the Cataphract helmet, the bolt-action rifle, and consume a packaged survival meal. Not a regular meal, because Monk has food poisoning, meaning some stack up here is tainted. We do not want to get food poisoning right now, and we absolutely must not have it. Marta's going to go full melee mode, so Thrumbo Horn, Marine Helmet, Flak Vest, Pollyanna, the other Flak Vest, and the Chain Shotgun. When she's done, we'll have her come man this steel mortar. And while I'm thinking of it, let's make sure we don't shoot the smoke shells on top of everything else. Now then, Luna's ready to go on harass mode, as all the traps are getting put in by a food-poisoned monk. Oh wow, they came all the way up here, apparently, from there. That's a pretty far a distance. They don't normally walk that far. My thinking is these tiles here will be a good range. So what? Ooh, we see a special secret surprise indeed. Here's what we're going to do. Both of these mortars are going to stop holding fire and set a force target of those shells. If we can hit them, oh boy, it's going to be fun. And Luna is ready to harass. So a harassing we will go. My priority targets, I've made a list. Number 1 is actually Becky. She's down here with the assault rifle. Number 2 is Lauder's dude because he has the LMG. After that, I don't really have any real interest. Any old one will be fine. Ooh, hit Walters there by mistake. Nice. Hit Lauder's dude a couple of times now. Death at 16 hours. Beautiful. Ooh, and Becky has shots on us. That's no good. We'll wait till after she shoots, so we still have the cover, then we'll back up a few tiles. Okay, we'll go for her. That's why she's my number 1 target. Oh, take that, Becky. Well, minor scratch in the lung. Oh! Oh! That's it, boys. Maybe. Walters is already down. The old man Walters is like, oh, my toe burned off. I'm too old. That's what I love about facial stuff. You can see how old the character is just by looking at their face. He's actually 82 years old, frail, bad back, burn, crush, itchy scar, stab scar. The old man has seen some tough times. Let's see if this shell here, incendiary shell 48, I think they've got to get down to 40 in order to blow up. So there's a decent chance they might not. However, there's a decent chance they might. 46, 44. Oh, another hit on Becky. Come on. Oh, boys, yeah! Now we're talking, and look at this. Round 2, the explosive shells. Wow, Becky is down. Oh, this is insanity, boys. This is insanity. Let's see if the explosive shells go too. Come on, guys, put the fires out. Put the fires out. Explosive shells at 45. Put the fires out. Put the fires out. Oh. They actually listened to me and put the fire out. 1 single more hit point, and I think it would have blown up with all of them there. Whew, well, that's exciting, though, right? Ooh, God, it feels so good to hit from that range. Death in 11 hours. Another big hit on Lars, dude. Death in 6 hours. I'm not even sure it's worth shooting at him at this point. Ooh, Cernatinger on the ground. That is 3. Holy. Now, Beniko and Stark over here both have shields. So let's wait for someone who doesn't have armor and who doesn't have a shield. There we go, Elbert. Or John again, because we've already hit him once. These guys are just busy. They're literally running around putting out fires. Big hit on John again. Another hit on Death in 5 hours. No reason to shoot him again. He'll be dead before he gets to the base. To Bales. Prepare yourself, boys! Ooh! John is down. Bales had his right leg torn off. Death in 7 hours. Elbert, left arm shredded. Death in 24 hours. So we didn't get any shells, and we don't have any mortars, but wow. Holy mother of heavens. 1, 2, 3, 4 characters are down right now. Elbert's dead in 24 hours. There's still a few left, though. So here's what we need to do. This is a little dicey here. Let's have everyone stop doing what they're doing. Go inside. Where is Monk? Monk's butchering a Thrumbo. Let's cancel that. Because Monk, we don't want Monk doing cooking at all anymore. Let's get Marta on cooking instead. Now that we're no longer in lockdown from the animals. Let's have Luna move directly to the north now. I was going to use the special secret surprise, but I'm not going to. We're actually going to go back to the base. I'm going to come into the base here. We'll be alright with the number of enemies that are on the map right now. I want to bait the entire raid here over towards us at the front door. Plus, I want Pollyanna, if at all possible, to shoot on Nelson. Yeah. He's got an EMP launcher, so what is he even thinking? It's like the dumbest possible thing. Looks like he might be going to the back door to try to destroy our wind turbine. We'll get Luna inside just in time to equip the machine pistol. Yoink! The door will shut, and we are good. Marta can come out the back here. Pollyanna can just wreck Nelson. Yeah, of course he's trying to knock that thing out. Everyone else is running out from the right side, interestingly enough. Really don't have a lot of time here. Let's beat that fire out. Nelson, seriously, die already. It's insane. Woo! Nelson is down, boys. Marta's like, ah! Why was Nelson so insanely strong? He just took forever to die. Outlanders are fleeing. The fire is going out. And let's see if we can't get a little bit more loot for ourselves, right? Nice. Luna's going to take down Sella here, maybe, or at least wound him pretty badly. Slow him down some. I really thought that was going to be more difficult than it was, but in fairness, we got super lucky that they got the spawns that they did. And we also hit the shells all those times. They're really fast, and that's because of the go juice. Well, they are off the map. So, siege complete? Ooh, look at all this gear we got down here, too. Who's the fastest mover? Moving 91. Monk's got a 22. Pollyanna's got 100. We'll move her down. Pollyanna gets here just in time. 0.8 hours to strip John and get those flak pants. Beautiful. The rest of this stuff we'll just leave out here. We're not going to spend the time to haul it back. Let's go strip the Becky as well. And then old man Walters and then Lars, dude. Beautiful. Wow, excellent flak vest, good flak pants, good alpaca wool parka. Look at that, lads. And some go juice, which is actually fantastic. Let's have Pollyanna haul that back on the priority. We picked up an assault rifle, an LMG, 21 meals, 3 components, 250 steel. Yeah, we picked up a lot of cloth, too. If we disassemble all of that cloth, we will get probably enough to do another pool table, because we already have 75. Perfect. Now, could we have gotten more experience for healing these guys? We could have. However, there's just too many more things to do. Pollyanna's throwing a tantrum. Please don't punch our shells. That would be awful. Okay. She's gonna blow the mortar up. She's gonna oh god. She's gonna blow the mortar up. Pollyanna. Well, that's the worst tantrum of all time. It blew up her brain. Well, she never did like that newfangled technology. Thanks for leaving us in a great position. Why is that? Normally I'll pay attention to that and have someone go out there and heal. The problem is that Luna's really beaten up. I don't want another mental break. Marta D's beaten up, Peter. She's recovering from the infection. Monk is too slow from the major food poisoning. It's just nobody can really move all that well or that quickly. I guess I should have tried to send... She wouldn't have got there opening 2 marble doors. It just wouldn't have happened. So that's what happened. I guess that's one way to go out. She was done, boys. She was literally done being the youngest lady, the youngest lass in the castle of Old Woman. I feel like Pollyanna is one of the ladies who actually deserves a gravesite. We'll put it right here as a memorial, right in front of the wind turbine. Raiders love to attack those, so once we get this thing put together, it'll be a good fun thing for them. Fare ye well, Pollyanna. The first colonist to earn a grave. Beautiful. Boy, I really regret having Monk cook. I was just trying to be efficient, and Monk got food poisoning, Luna got food poisoning, Marta got food poisoning. Really bad idea. And now Marta D with the food poisoning is going to go dig up Pollyanna to laugh at her grave. We're not doing so hot right now in terms of efficiency. My God. And now Luna's got food poisoning as well. So the food poisoning applies to the whole stack, and that stack is now gone. So once all these food poisonings wear off, we'll be fine. Never again. We'll always have the best cook do the cooking. Even though right now our best cook is also the best crafter and also the best brick maker. Ah, a royal tribute collector is coming to say hello. Well, they certainly didn't stay very long, and it's not even that cold. Oh, little Tropus! Tropus tried to flirt with Zadowski by impishly questioning her kindness. Zadowski turned him down. Zadowski, where are you? Over here. Oh, Zadowski has a hammer. You can't flirt with a hammer-wielding female by impishly saying something about their kindness. Are you kidding me? The way to flirt with a female who wields a hammer is to be like, hey, nice hammer. Wait, no. No, here's a better one. Be like, hey, Would you like to see my hammer? Okay, no. Here's a better one. Be like, hey, would you like to crush something? This is so dumb. But at the same time, I feel it's kind of endearing to at least 96.1% of you. The other 3.9% of you probably have stopped watching by now, so problem solved. Oh, God. Let's clean up the rooms here. Uninstall all these tables we don't need. We'll move that one up there. Mental breaks are definitely an issue, and I do plan on building rooms for everyone, but not until we get the actual defenses done and get some more traps in place. And one thing we can do is build a roof area just like this, and we can put our corpses inside that zone. The reason I want to do this is because these mechanoids have been here for so long, they're getting close to deteriorating here. 39, 32. Normally, it wouldn't be an issue, but now that Pollyann is dead, our research is going slow, so the machining table might not come online all that quickly. So we'll just move them over here into a safer place where they're not deteriorating. Or not deteriorating as fast, because they're still going to be outside, and you'll note that's not interfering with the wind turbine. Oh, would you guys look at this? It's actually getting hot in here now. Because we're getting into the middle of summer, it's almost getting above 0 Fahrenheit, -21 Celsius. Almost. Meaning people are sleeping in the heat. We can solve this by having these two doors held open. Just to letting a little bit more heat escape. Oh, psychic soothe all females. Perfect, because Monk was... Okay. I was about to say Monk was not having a good day, but now Monk's gonna go steal all the ambrosia and have a good day. That's fine, as long as we don't get the 1% roll for an addiction, which seems unlikely. Chunks of spacecraft have fallen nearby. All right, that's 2 of those guys now. We got one right here, and another one right down there. Beautiful for components. And a slaver from Western Herdo is now approaching from the southwest. Wow, look at that hot blue hair on Torna over there. What does the Muffalo have, I wonder? Medicine EMP shell. Incendiary shell. Tons of smoke leaf, tons of beer, and silver. So, not very much. Hey, is this the same squirrel from before? When we bought our EMP grenades from... I wonder. Maybe Bravo Wolf can confirm or deny. Just like to point out our ridiculously high moods right now. 92% on Luna, 95% on Marta D, even Monk 82% being greedy and living in a barrack on a like just dirt floor. That's pretty good. Ooh, Sapphire, Ricey, and Anessa. Now they're all very expensive. The only one we could really afford is Ricey. Let's look at her. Her little toe is bitten off. She's got hypothermia. She's a pyromaniac who can mine, can melee, and actually is pretty decent at crafting. She's abrasive. It's no wonder she's so cheap. Just to get one extra person in here, though, she might not be a bad idea. Sapphire is a brawler with 12 melee. Decent construction and cooking. And Anessa loves the drugs, is also a brawler, but mostly just likes plants. Well, believe it or not, I'm gonna hire the Pyromaniac because there's minimal things that they can do here. They're very cheap. We need more people to do basic work like mining and crafting. Blocks specifically, but also thrumbo gear. And this is exactly what Ricey here can do. Mine and craft, and they can also sort of at least hold their own in a fight. They're not the worst pickup for $523. Now, little Ricey, your name from the Patreon pool once again, Shadow. Welcome, Shadow, to the colony. Ooh, we need more room. We really need more room. Wow. The things are just getting out of control here as far as space. I'll throw in a random sleeping spot there on the ground, on the cold ice snow floor, on some cold armors. That'll be good for her, I think. And now we're out of regular meals, so let's start actually butchering again. Let's cook up a huge amount with Marta D. Is she over the food poisoning? She sure is. We'll do that, and then we can have Shadow work on the bricks. Alright, she's pretty well decked out in insulating gear here. Let's give her a Thrumbo Horn for the melee skill a little bit later. And with that, we're actually complete in our defenses here. Oh, well, one more door. And there it is. Let's make sure that's held open because we want them to come in through that direction. Perfect. Paid Toxic Spewer. A traitor is calling nearby. Pirates of the Crows are hunting him. He asks you to signal them and draw them towards Doolville, yes, so he can escape. If you send the signal, the Crows will activate a site nearby to harass you, and there's a toxic spewer there, blanketing the whole region in poison. And there's an enemy outpost at the site guarded by 4 pirates. Wow. 8 Glitter World medicine and 200 silver. We can kill 4 pirates if it's somewhat nearby. 8 Glitter World medicine would be amazing. After thinking about this for a while, I'm gonna do it, because I think we need some adventure in our lives. Luna needs to go out there and murder, and 4 pirates, they could be good pirates with shield belts. I would love to get a shield belt. 8 Glitter World meds is no joke, and it could just be like a fun diversion. So let's accept for the Glitter World meds and 206 silver. Boom. Sight appeared, the Toxic Spewer. The other thing is, the Toxic Spewer will do literally nothing to us because we're all inside all the time anyway, so what difference does it matter? There's our acceptance. Beautiful. 8 Glitter World meds and 206 silver. And wow, it's 2 tiles away! Yes! This is freaking amazing. Okay. One thing here, let's just build a roof zone out over here so Shadow is not getting the diseases from toxic fallout. And otherwise, nothing out here really matters. Nothing's going to deteriorate any faster than it already was, so we're good. Let's gear up Luna and go on an epic adventure. That's what I want to see. A turret, another battery, Tina with a sword, Hess with the sword, and 2 more unknowns. Woo! And Luna's up here in the cold all alone. If you guys like this episode, make sure to crush the like button and, as always, return for the next one. Remember to subscribe if you're new because Luna is going to crush some man.